My friends won't believe me. My family thinks I'm crazy, and if I keep trying to convince them, they're probably just going to lock me up. But I need help, and I think that strangers online are my last hope. So I'm begging. If you meet me, if you see me walking down the street and I say hello, if you meet me in a bar and feel inclined to buy me a drink, or if you match with me on a dating app and make plans, stop me. End this. I don't care how it's done. I'd prefer it to be as painful as possible, but I know that's probably a lot to ask. It's already a lot to ask someone who doesn't know me to commit such an act on my behalf, and I'm sorry to put such a burden on you, but I truly can't go on while this thing exists. Let me provide you with some context. I might have gotten ahead of myself, but I came on too strong. Don't leave yet, please. At least let me explain to you what's been going on. Maybe, hopefully, once you hear this, you'll be on my side. Maybe you'll believe me. Hell, maybe you've experienced this too. I can't be the only one who has experienced this. It started 2 months ago at Misha's. Misha's is a small bar that my friends and I used to go to every Friday night. They had a karaoke night and everyone got free nachos with the purchase of a drink. It was a routine we had been sticking to for almost a year now, ever since Melly moved into the apartment complex down the street and found the place. Anyway, it was a Friday night, probably around 10 p.m., because I remember that Jonas had just arrived and he got off his shift at the hospital at 9 on those days. Melly and I had just performed a tipsy version of Fleetwood Mac's Rhiannon, and we were giggling and stumbling back to our booth when he intercepted our path. He said his name was Tony, short for Antonio. He said he was new in the city and had just moved here from Idaho or Iowa. I don't really remember. He wanted to talk to me. He said I had a nice voice, and he enjoyed my performance, and he would like to get to know me a bit better. I agreed because he was my type. Dark hair, green eyes, stubble on his jawline. He smelled like Tide laundry detergent and something else that reminded me of my childhood friend Easter's house. It felt familiar to me, and so I followed him to a booth near my friends and we talked for the entire night. Our first date was dinner and a movie, a classic first date. We watched Hard Eyes, which he loved, but I said wasn't my style. We went to this expensive French restaurant after, a small place that was almost an hour away, and we had wine and ate our dinner while a woman sat in the corner of the room and sang La Vie en Rose. It was romantic. He was romantic. It was a great date. The first bad sign didn't feel like a bad sign when it happened. You know what they say about hindsight? It started with him going by his full name instead of Tony. He said he had always gone by Tony because he preferred it. He thought Antonio was a mouthful, that Tony made him sound like a fun, easygoing guy, while Antonio made him sound like the opposite. And then that day, he changed his mind. "You've never gone by Ella or Stell?" he asked me one evening as we were walking through a small street fair that the city put on every year. Nope. Just Stella. I've always been completely Stella," I replied as I took a sip of my soda. "Really? You've never gone by a nickname? Not even as a child?" I shook my head no again. I remember this conversation vividly now. I had forgotten about it soon after it happened because it seemed irrelevant at the time. But as soon as I realized what was going on, it popped back into my mind like someone had dug into my subconscious and pulled it out, projecting it onto a big screen right in my face. After that, he decided he wanted to be Antonio. He wanted to be completely Antonio. After that step was done, the rest came quicker and quicker, like an avalanche headed downhill until it spiraled out of control. He changed his hair, dyed it a lighter brown, like mine. His eyes, which I swear to all of the gods were green when I met him, were now dark brown, like mine. He got slimmer, losing his broad shoulders almost overnight. His face got rounder, softer, and less angular. He shrank 3 inches. Then he took my jokes, stole my bits, and started saying things that only I would say. Even my friends would comment on it, albeit in an innocent way. "Oh my God, that's such a Stella thing to say." "Oh, that's so cute. You guys are becoming like the same person." Ugh, I love when couples start to adapt each other's mannerisms. Except we weren't doing that. He was stealing all of my jokes. He was taking all of my catchphrases. He would use my references that he didn't even know previously. He stole my style, swapping out his Vans, jeans, and button-up shirts for thrifted boots and band tees. He got glasses even though he didn't need them, and he went vegetarian. The worst part about this, the part that pissed me off the most as this was taking place, was the fact that everyone acted like I was insane. They acted like he had always been like that. He never went by Tony, Stella. What are you talking about? His eyes were never green. I think you're misremembering. Maybe it was the lighting in the bar that night. He's always been the exact same height as you. It's impossible for someone to just shrink. It was such bullshit. It's making me mad all over again to think about it now. Nobody believed me. I tried showing them photos where you could clearly see the differences, and it was like they didn't notice them, like I was the only one who could see the photo as is. I need to calm down. I'm not finished telling you my story, and I worry about you getting bored. I need you to believe me. So, would you believe me when I tell you that, about 2 weeks ago, he became me? I mean, he literally became me. He morphed into a clone of me. He goes by my name, he wears my face, and hangs out with my friends. I almost had a heart attack when I saw it the first time. It was like I was looking in a mirror. A fucked up mirror who had taken over my life. My friends acted like nothing was wrong, like he had always looked like that. They didn't think we looked alike at all. They didn't think it was weird that we had the same name. Everything was just a big, fat, stupid coincidence to them. It's so infuriating, it almost makes me laugh. So that's where we are now. He, or I don't know. It can't be human, can it? Whatever it is has become me, and it's ruining my life. He picks up my medications, takes my esthetician appointments, takes my Pilates classes, hangs out with my family, everything. I need you to destroy it, end it. Stop this nightmare. Please. My name is Stella Kobe. I'm 5 feet 5 inches. Short brown hair, curly collarbone length, brown eyes, big glasses with thick red frames. I've got a tattoo of a skull on the inside of my right wrist and a 4-inch long scar that runs down the back of my right arm, down my elbow. It's from when I fell off a horse as a child. I'm 156 pounds and I'm a big fan of rock music, specifically Blondie. I love action movies and I'm allergic to cinnamon. You might meet me out in public, in the produce section of your local supermarket. Maybe on Bumble, or Hinge, or Grindr. I'm in thrift stores a lot. Maybe watch out for me there. You'll know it's not the real me because I haven't left my apartment in over a week, and I have no plans of doing so. I want that thing gone. I want it gone from this world before I ever step foot outside again. I don't know how it picks its victims, but it's quite charming. Just be careful. You can try to avoid it if you want, but your best bet is to just put an end to it and stop whatever this is. So please, if you meet me, if you meet it as me, stop it before it's too late.